guys, I hope everybody's taking care and being blessed today. Today's video is going to be just a little something different. I'm actually interlocking the front of my hair because I don't know, I just got like a lot of new growth and my locks were dangling, so I had to make sure that I did my new growth. So anytime my locks start dangling and they look like they need some attention, I most definitely, and you most definitely want to give it some attention too. So this video y'all gonna be about a comment that I've been hearing a lot. And I just actually too heard my client say it too. She was telling me that I guess she had, and this is going to just be you watching me and I'm talking. Okay. That's all this is going to be about. Okay. And I just wanted to get some clarification to everybody. Okay. So basically, a lot of people have the misconception of when it comes to, interlocking, retwisting, caring for hair, locks, caring for locks and all that good stuff. First and foremost, I want to say, I know my client told me that this girl, and I always close my eyes while I'm doing my hair too, so don't mind me. My client was telling me that there's a couple ladies at her job that have locks, and they one of them was telling her first and foremost, I want to tell you guys, give you a backstory on her hair. Her hair is very curly, and that type of texture that it can fuzz real fast, and it took a little longer for her hair to lock up. So just want to kind of tell you that history of her hair. And you know, anytime you have that type of hair, guys, that is curly, it's going to take a little, or straight is more that silky straight type texture. It's going to take a little longer to lock. It's going to lock, but it just take a little time to lock. You get fuzziness, and her hair grows away from her locks. So I guess one of the girls was like, man, you just got your hair done 4 weeks ago. Why is your hair, looking fuzzy and, ready to be done? Unfortunately, guys, everybody hair do not last 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 weeks like everybody. It all depends on the texture. Sorry, my window is up and my neighbors are having a party. So if you hear them talking, it's the little kids playing. So please don't mind that. But as I was saying was, you just have to understand everybody hair texture is different. So some people get their hair can be able to go a longer time in between getting their hair done. But the thing about that is when you go a while between getting your new growth done, you can really mess up the integrity of the lock. It just depends, again, like I said, on your hair. Some people can free form and nothing happened to their hair. But the majority of people, if you go 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 months without any maintenance done to your hair, you most definitely can have locks that's breaking. And you don't want to have that. And like I said, some people have a type of texture that has to get their new growth done every, like I say, 8 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. And it all depends on what they're going for. Some people don't mind to have the fuzz and the new growth, because I kind of call mine Afro locks. You see all that new growth that I be having? But sometimes I don't want that. It just all depends on my mood. And I say to each his own. If you are the type of person that like manicure locks, that's cool. And if you're the type of person that like the Afro type lock, my main thing is knowing and taking care of your hair. So like a lot of people don't understand, when you have locks, you still have to care for your hair. Like you can't just wake up in the morning and not touch your hair like at all, like for about a good 5 to 6 weeks, and you don't think anything's going to be wrong with your locks. Locks, again, like I said, it's just your hair being locked. That's all it is. It's just your actual hair being locked, but you still got that new growth that you still have to keep up with. I didn't even realize that, y'all. Like when I didn't know anything about locks, I never knew that this new growth at the root is what grows. And then you have to maintenance it, because I to be honest with you, I really didn't know how you did locks. But basically, that's what it is. And a lot of people always ask me, what's interlocking, what's retwisting? All that is hold on, let me make sure I pay attention. I got a mirror right here. Basically, all that is making sure you maintain your roots. You want to, again, keep them nice and strong, and by getting them maintained, that's how you keep them nice and strong. A lot of people ask me what's the difference between interlocking and retwisting. It's just like if you interlock like I'm doing right now, I'm taking a tool and I am going back and forth. I do the 2-point rotation. There are so many different rotations out there. I don't really like none of the rotations but the 2-point. To me, I just like the way that it makes my client and my hair look. You know, different people, different things. Some people do the 3-point. It's all of what works for you. But like I said, I'm doing the 2-point, so just in case you want to know too, and that's what I do with my clients. And their hair look good. Like interlocking has a really bad rep. But the thing about it is, if you make sure that you're not going in the same hole like about 2, 3, 4 times, then you won't have problems with interlocking. I mean, that's kind of common sense with anything, though. I mean, you don't want to, keep doing, you know what I'm saying? Just don't go in the same hole twice. Basically, that's why everybody say um, interlocking can be bad, because a lot of people, they just don't interlock right. But it's simple. I mean, if you just take your time, get like how I got these clips. You take your clip. You always wet your hair. I like to do mine when it's wet. And if you see, guys, you see my hair grows away from my locks. You see all that? And I've been 5 years in. No matter how long you've been in, if your hair texture is like this, and that's how mine is in the front. Like my front is way more softer than my back. Like my back was the first to lock up. Like my back is nice, and I mean, I ain't gonna say nice, but it's really kinky. And that's the best type of hair for locks. It's very kinky. But this front, that's why when I got heat damage, it most definitely was less forgiving than any one of my hair, like any part of my hair. My front was really where you was able to see the heat damage. Guys, it's just something about heat damage too. It's so hard to get your hair back with heat damage, but that's another story. But anyway, I just wanted to tell guys, you have to keep up your locks. Unless you're doing freeform, and if you're doing freeform, that's cool. But if you plan on eventually having someone, maintain them and find your parts and all that good stuff, you most definitely want to maintain your hair, because that can again really really mess up your locks. And if you want to know the difference between the two, I like both. I interlock usually once, like twice a year, in June and January. Yeah, no. In January and July. But my new growth is crazy, and I was like, you know what? I'm about to lock it. Like if I gotta lock it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna interlock it. But if I don't have to interlock it, then I'm not gonna interlock it. I retwist. I do both. I like both of them, because a lot of people always ask me, which one do you like the best? I like both. It just all depends. I like interlocking because to me, interlocking keeps my foundation nice and uh, tight. Like it just feel better with interlocking. Retwist is good too. Don't get me wrong, but I like to wet my hair a lot. And as soon as I get in the shower or anything, that's when my retwist is gone. Because I don't know if you know, because I always ask people, a retwist is kind of I'm sorry, I got a message came in. A retwist is just like having finger waves. Like you take that comb, you use that gel, you mold that finger wave nice and nicely, and then you get up under the dryer. But as soon as the rain hit, or if you get wet, your actual finger wave will be messed up, and that's how a retwist is, and as well as interlocking. I mean, unless you can also interlock and do the crochet method. I have done that too. But sometimes I don't want to use that crochet, and I'm not really even sure if the crochet is cool. I don't know, because to me, anytime something just going in and out like that, I don't know. I'm not really sure. My verdict is still out. I have seen a lot of people do the crochet method, and their hair look gorgeous, but mine is good when I'm repairing, but to just keep doing the crochet method, I kind of like this method right here. I like them both. To be honest with you, all the methods is cool, and all of them just depends on that person and what they want. So that's the main thing, guys. If you are trying to decide on, hold on, let me pay attention to what I'm doing. But if you're trying to decide on what technique you want done, try both of them. I mean, and then see if you like interlocking. One time ain't gonna do nothing. And ain't gonna hurt nothing. Like I said, I go back and forth with them. But I just get tired of a lot of people thinking when you get locks, they're gonna be perfect and they ain't gonna go nowhere. I mean, think about it. If you don't have, like, if you have your natural hair out for 4 weeks and you ain't doing nothing to it, don't you think eventually you have to do something to it? So I mean, to be honest with you, 4 weeks for a retwist, that's really good. To not to have to do your hair for 4 weeks, that's very, very good. And if you're able to get more than that, that's cool. If you interlocking, you should be able to get more, but your new growth start growing. I mean, it just all depends on how fast your hair grow, but how long your interlocking lasts, basically, and how often you wash it. Because, like I said, if you washing it a lot, you must definitely go get the fuzz. But I feel like I'm going back and forth. Hopefully, you understand something that I said with that. If you did, please put it below. But it's just been a lot of people asking me about interlocking and how long should a retwist last and all that stuff. You take care of it. The more you take care of, you wear your headscarf at night and all that good stuff, they last for a long time. But they are not gonna last months and months and months and months. Nothing lasts months and months and months. Like I said, if you got natural hair and you get up every month and do nothing to your hair, do you think that style want to stay in there? So you see all that new growth? That's what I mean. I have a lot of new growth, and that is why I like interlocking too. So let me get finished. I'm rumbling. Hopefully this helps you. If it did, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys. Okay, guys, I am done. And all I was doing, guys, was the front. Because you'll be amazed of just sometimes it's doing the front and the nape area. Always do your nape area too, but my nape area don't really need it. But sometimes I do my nape area too, as well as the front. And look like you got your whole hair done. And I call this my fake retwist or interlock style. And here we go. And I'm telling you guys, everything that I told you, just listen to it. Locks is not hard. It's all in what you make it, but you want to care for it just like, if you go care for your real hair. You just don't want to let them go, because as soon as you start letting them go, that's when the foundation get all messed up, and then you start got to get repairs and different things like that. If you be proactive ahead of time, you don't got to worry about it. Okay, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And just kind of show you my hair. There we go. Okay, guys. Bye.